like to call the Cumberland County Salary Board meeting to order. Have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Filippo.
Present.
Commissioner Herzler.
Here.
Commissioner Eichelberger.
Present.
Controller Woodson.
Here.
Thank you, Jen. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, we have minutes of September 12, 2016.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of salary board actions.
I'll make a motion to approve all salary board actions except the reports.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business that we brought in front of the board?
Sorry. Clerk reports.
I was going to ask a question. I thought today we were going to be considering the approval of a temporary part-time.
This is part-time.
Part-time, permanent.
I'm sorry, permanent part-time.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
fine.
I'd like to make that motion for
Was that
part-time
part?
administrative assistants.
Oh, you're going to make the motion. Okay. All right. Sorry.
I'll second that.
All right, the motion again, please.
It's,
For the creation of a part-time administrative assistant position for the clerk of court.
Okay, thank you. I'll second the motion. Thank you. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business to be brought from the board? Hearing none, is there a motion for adjournment? So, for adjournment. Thank you. Will you please rise to the
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to call the regular Board of Commissioners meeting to order. Can we have a roll call, Jen?
Commissioner Filippo.
Present.
Commissioner Herzler.
Here.
Commissioner Eichelberger.
Thank you. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, we have minutes of September 8th and September 12th. Any questions, comments on the minutes? Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval of personnel transactions. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have employee recognition of Joe Harrison. Joe, would you like to come up and be recognized? Thank you.
Good. How you doing? Good to see you. A quarter century county, right?
Good to see you.
I had to raise your hand if we didn't know.
Great. I'm sure all of you know Joan. She was hired as a temporary department clerk back in 1991 in the assessment office. And she was made a permanent employee and a couple months afterwards and has been serving in that position ever since. Joan, I want to thank you on behalf of the Board of Commissioners in the county for your years of service. We have a gift for you. So thank you. Bless you. Any pictures?
There's one on the
I'm sorry. Please.
Joan is certainly a fixture in our office. Sometimes I'll answer the phone out in the front office and assessment office, and they'll say, "Is Joan there?" Most people know assessment office and Joan go together. She's done a great job over there, and Joan, thank you for your service to the county and the assessment office.
I have enjoyed all the years that I have been there, except for one day that I cried real tears. It was an experience, but I got over it. And I am happy to be a part of this organization. You are my family away from home. And I have enjoyed every day that I have spent in that assessment office.
Okay. Now for the photo. You got a birthday coming up.
October the 10th, I'll be 85.
Oh my God.
You
I actually made her bring me a copy of her birth certificate.
Oh, we want to get your secret.
We haven't done it for 10 years later, so no.
Jim, we have one proclamation. We're going to just skip around on the agenda. Sure. This is for Cumberland County proclaims Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Okay, this is a press release and also a proclamation. I'll read this. Whereas the County of Cumberland recognizes this as a vital role in identifying, protecting, and responding to cyber threats that may have a significant impact to our individual and collective security and privacy. And whereas critical infrastructure sectors are increasingly relying on information systems to support financial services, energy, telecommunications, transportation, utility, healthcare, and emergency response systems. And whereas the Stop, Think, Connect campaign has been designated as the National Public Awareness Campaign implemented through a coalition of private companies, nonprofit, and government organizations, as well as academic institutions working together to increase the understanding of cyber threats and empowering the American public to be safer and more secure online. And whereas maintaining the security of cyberspace is a shared responsibility in which each of us has a critical role to play, and awareness of computer security essentials will improve the security of Cumberland County information infrastructure and economy. And whereas the President of the United States Department of Homeland Security, the Multi-State Information Sharing and Analysis Center, the National Association of State Chief Information Officers, and the National Cybersecurity Alliance have declared October as National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and all citizens are encouraged to visit the Stop, Think, Connect campaign to learn about cybersecurity and put that knowledge into practice in their own schools, workplaces, and businesses. Now, therefore, the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners hereby proclaims October 2016 as Cybersecurity Awareness Month in Cumberland County, Pennsylvania. Megan, do you have anybody?
No, I just want to say thank you for recognizing October as Cybersecurity Awareness Month once again. Over the next month, I'll be sending emails out. Megan and the communications team will have information and tips on social media. So thank you once again.
Okay. Thank you. All right, that's it. We have some other press releases. Aging Community Services, the 17th Annual 50 Plus Expo is held in October. Also one for Aging Community Services, offers help to residents with Medicare plan comparisons for a open enrollment period. Jim, do you have any comments on these?
Yeah, I just want to say we always used to refer to this as the Senior Expo that's coming up. But I guess to attract us baby boomers into the thing, they're now calling it 50 Plus Expo. And I'm a little bit beyond 50. They're more plus. In any event, it's set for Wednesday, October 19th, from 9 to 2 p.m. at the Carlisle Expo Center, which is 100 K Street in Carlisle. This is the 17th year. I've had the opportunity to visit, and I hope my colleagues might consider visiting this year if they haven't been there yet. But the event features more than 90 exhibitors displaying products and services in the areas of travel, housing, medical services, nutrition, home improvements, finances, healthcare options, and more. And in addition to that, again this year, there's a medication collection drop box that will be available for folks to dispose of any unused and unwanted medications safely. So again, that's October 19 at the Carlisle Expo Center. We're also issuing another release today just to remind folks, seniors who are in Medicare, that the open enrollment period for preparing plan options is scheduled from October 15th through December the 7th. And this is tremendous service provided by volunteers and also our staff in terms of providing non-biased information to our senior citizens in navigating the complexities of Medicare and different options that are available. So essentially this service is available by appointment, and Medicare is urging those who wish to make a change in their Medicare Advantage and prescription drug plans Part D to do so by December 7, so that their enrollment may be completed by January 1 of 2017. Appointments should be scheduled in advance, and you have an opportunity, seniors have an opportunity to either come here to the Office of Aging in Carlisle, or there are a number of dates when our councils and this counseling will be available on a one-on-one basis at any one of our senior citizen centers throughout the county. So we're putting out a press release on that today as well, and that's all I have.
Thank you, Jim. Moving along on the agenda, we also have a press release for Mental Illness Awareness Week. Cumberland Perry Mental Health Office announces annual Mental Illness Awareness Week activities. Today, Cumberland Perry Mental Health Office announced community events scheduled in recognition of Mental Illness Awareness Week, which will run October 2 through the 8th. It's an annual nationwide initiative to educate and increase awareness about mental illness and mental recovery. There are several events that are planned in Cumberland and Perry counties. And Strait, are you here?
Yes.
Would you like to go over those?
Certainly, yes. Actually, this is our 4th annual Candlelight Vigil, and our focus is to raise awareness about mental illness, but even greater than that, to help people realize that it's not an end-all fate. You know, that with mental illness, with treatment, you know, recovery is real, and full-time employment is real, and you know, being able to be successful in the community is very, very real. We're also working hard to reduce the stigma associated with mental illness. So October 2nd is this coming Sunday evening on the square in Perry County. Will be the Candlelight Vigil. It's actually a very moving experience where we often have people talk about their personal experiences with mental illness as well as recovery. So that's exciting. That'll be Sunday evening starting around 6 p.m. We have a band coming to play up until 6:30 when there will be speakers and as well as the candle lighting ceremonies. So we're hoping that the weather holds. We'll be able to have it outside, bring a lawn chair and maybe a sweatshirt, and it's just a nice evening out, doing something positive for the community. Then on Tuesday evening at the United Church of Christ in Carlisle here, we will be hosting Reverend Peter Bauer, who is quite a man. He's got he's a military chaplain. He is a licensed therapist. He's now an adjunct professor at the University of Texas, and he's coming to talk about moral injury, which I think is an incredibly fascinating topic, because when you think about the amount of trauma that people have been exposed to and how to heal from moral injury. So I'm excited about his presentation. We're going to videotape the evening, but that'll be Tuesday evening, October the 6th at the United Church of Christ here in Carlisle, and the presentation starts at 7 p.m. If you're able to join us, we would certainly like that. It's going to be down in their annex, which is in their, not in their sanctuary, down in a different part of the building. So we're hoping you plan to join us. I think it's going to be a good evening. Thank you.
Great, Amy, thank you for your time and coming out today to speak to us. All right, we're now at item 10. We have a request for a letter of support for Summerdale Development Project for a break-in limited access right-of-way in East Pennsboro Township. Commissioner Hersher, would you like to provide us with some
Sure.
additional data?
Yeah, we received communication from the township this past week, and essentially what they're asking for is our support of a right-in off of routes 11 and 15 south to enter the currently undeveloped property there at the intersection of I-81 and 11 and 15. This right-in is critical for the responsible development of the property and also to facilitate what is a major economic development project in East Pennsboro Township. So I would ask my colleagues to support, and I'll make a motion to approve a letter to the Department of Transportation in support of this right-in off of 11 to 15 to the Somerville tract, which is about 50 acres. And also this project and the right-in off 11 to 15 has the support of the Cumberland Area Economic Development Corporation, the Cumberland County Industrial Development Authority, and also the our county planning department. So I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Jim. Is there a second? Second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Next, we have approval of commercial revitalization and shop steady loan program application. This is for the acquisition of real estate at 206 3rd Street in Cumberland to relocate Field Goals US. Is there a motion? I'll move for approval. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval of resolution 2016-25 for budget adjustments. Excuse me, is there a motion?
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have a series of approval of contracts and grants. Items 13.1, 13.2. Take a motion for approval of all unless there's any specific questions.
I'll move for approval of all contracts.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have two capital project requests. The first one is for the Claremont Nursing Home outside lights LED project. Total project cost $25,004.87. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next request is for the sheriff's office is a vehicle replacement and vehicle addition. Total project cost $77,553.94. Is there a motion?
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have Claremont Nursing and Rehab Center. We have, first of all, a motion to reject all bids for dietary paper and plastic items at Claremont Nursing and Rehab Center. Is there a motion?
I'll move for motion to reject all bids.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion to reject, say
Aye.
aye. Motion carries. Next, we need an approval of request to authorize re-advertising for bids for dietary paper and plastic items at the Claremont Nursing Home.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval general disbursements, transfers, authorizations, items 16A through J. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'd like to report the acceptance of the monthly report from our prothonotary for the month of August. Also like to report there is an executive session held on September 22nd at 10:45 a.m. to discuss personnel issues. Is there any other business to be brought from the board?
Commissioners, I just want to report that I did approve the agreement after my review of it between Cumberland County, the Sheriff's Office, and the Big Spring School District with respect to providing a school resource officer. Just want to note that in this meeting.
Yes, our previous vote was to approve that request contingent on your findings are thumbs up.
Yes.
So we're good to go. We do not need to take no further action.
That's correct.
Thank you, Keith. Is there any other business to be brought from the board? Hearing none, is there a motion for adjournment? We are adjourned. Thank you.